Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another DSR mobility or rehab flow. Today's focus is going to be on our hips. Very important to be warming up before a workout, after your rehab at physio, after surgery, or just on a day when you're feeling tight. Today, we're going to go through 4 movements in succession, and I'll add a 5th as a extra if you have a band. And if you don't, you can do this without a band as well. So anyways, grab some water, find some space. I'll move slow and I'll be chatting through each one as we go, all right? Okay, so the first one we're gonna do are 90-90 hip swings. So I want you to get front leg in a 90, your back leg also in a 90 degree, okay? So I'll let you do that. I'll face you so you can see me. Okay, so you're gonna sit like so. Lean on this arm fully. You don't have to try and go straight up. If you're feeling confident, go ahead and do that, but you're more than welcome to just lean hard on this side, all right? So what we're gonna do to start is this leg, you're gonna just get it off the ground. You're gonna feel a lot of tension in your hip. That's what we want, hip and glute, all right? If you just wanna do this and go up and down as the reps, then that's more than welcome. Otherwise, I want you to bring that leg up, swing it all the way forward, and then swing it all the way back. Reach behind you as far as you can. If you can't get that far, that's fine. Just go as far as you feel comfortable with, okay? If it hurts, it's a radiating pain, or it feels weird, don't even do it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be muscle tightness, muscle burn. That means your muscles are doing something, okay? So, leg up, forward and back. Forward and back. We'll do 8 of them. That's 2, 3, 4. Okay, you should be feeling it. I mean, I am. My hips are starting to burn. That's what we want. We're warming up our hips, our hip flexors, our glutes. I think that's 8. All right, come back, drop your leg, take a break. If you've been doing just the hip up and down, I'd say do at least 8, 9, 10, as many as you feel comfortable with, okay? Switch sides. 90-90 again, I'll give you a second to get going. Again, just lean back, lean on your left side. This is my left side. Okay, I don't expect you to be straight up. You can do it straight up like so, but it's a lot more difficult. Okay, so just lay on your left. Okay, so same deal, all right? Raise that hip up, forward, back. 2, that's 4. As I'm doing this, I do not have a mat. I recommend getting a mat. Could hurt your knees and your hips. I think that's 6. Also, you can do it on the carpet, doing some sort of soft surface. I'm kind of being a goon right now, but that's fine. Okay, so that was definitely at least 8, 9. Okay, so that's 90-90s, all right? Next one we're gonna do are hip hydrants. So, you're gonna be in your hands and knees in a neutral spine, okay? So, hands and knees, I don't want you to be in a cat or a cow. I want you to be neutral spine. And all you're gonna do is raise your knee off the ground and bring your hip as high as you can go. I don't want you twisting like this. That is not it. Keep your shoulders and your hips parallel to the ground and bring your leg up. If you can only go this far, that's fine. But I want you to go as high as possible and come back down. So same deal, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cool, switch sides, same deal. 1, 2, again, don't rotate. Don't rotate your upper body to get that flexion. If you don't have much mobility, that's fine. This is why we're doing it. Just get that, if you can only go this far, that's fine. Get higher and higher and higher without twisting. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're only doing 8s in this video. Once you get this cycle down, feel free to do 12, 15, 20, do multiple sets, all right? This is just a warm up. So do as many as you feel comfortable with. Okay, next one are lunge pulses. Okay, so you're gonna be on your knees. You're gonna bring one foot up like you're in a lunge. The key is I don't want the hips to be rounded. I want hips up so your butt is squeezed, all right? So now your hips in a proper position and you're gonna start facing yourself. So if this is a 90 degree, you're gonna be at 0 and all you're gonna do is just lean forward, pulse. This is one I recommend doing it on the carpet or having a mat because it'll hurt your knee. I'm just gonna grind through it here, whatever. Okay, so it's 2, 3, you'll feel the stretch right in here. If you wanna lean over a bit towards that front leg, you should feel your obliques and everything stretch as well. And that's all we're doing. We're just gonna get the front here. And that's it, I'll just do 5. And then if that's 0, we're gonna go 45. Do the same thing. The key with this is knee over toe. Keep your body straight. So your chest isn't over your knee, your chest is straight on, and your knee is going sideways. Four, 5. Okay, next one. You're at a 90. If you can't do this, that's fine. Just go back to 45. Go back to 90. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, switch sides. Again, this hip, don't have them rounded. Have your hips rounded forward so your butt's squeezed, everything's engaged, and they're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, on a 45, 90, just ballpark it. If it's 50, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, on a 90. 1. Remember, keep your chest as straight as possible. If you tilt a bit, that's fine. Just get some thoracic mobility. Remember, keep your knee over your toe. Keep your chest forward. I think that's 3, 4, 5. All right, that's it. All right, and the last one is clamshells, all right? So you're gonna lay down on your side. The key with this one is I don't want your feet forward, I want your feet behind you. So you make a 90 with your legs, your hip is on the inside. So I'll break this down into 3 steps and then we'll just do 8 each way. So the first thing you're gonna do is get up into a bridge. 1. Number 2, hips go forward. Number 3, knee drives high. We're gonna do all these moves at the same time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And it's gonna look something like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, as we're doing this, you should be feeling this in your glutes, in your hip flexors right here. And then when you drive, you're gonna feel it in your groin, all right? That's what we want. Obliques, everything's firing. Everything here is firing. 6, 7, and we'll do 8. Okay, switch sides. Do the same thing. I'll give you a second to set up. So remember, you're in a bridge. Say your quads are perpendicular and your legs are parallel. So you make that 90. Feet are stacked, knees are stacked. And remember, you're bridging off your hip. Your knee stays on the ground. A lot of people do this. We're not doing that. Okay, hips off the ground, hip forward, drive the knee. All right, So let's do 8 more. 2, 3, 4. Again, you should be feeling it in this, your left. This is my left glute, inside thighs, hip flexors on this side, all right? Really push that knee high. Drive. I think that's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's our 4th. Again, feel free to do as many as you want. We're only doing sets of 8 and sets of 5. Feel free to do another round, rewatch the video for another round, or do sets of 12, sets of 15, whatever you feel like. Now, do this before a workout, especially lower body. I would say do this every day if you're feeling tight, especially after a physio or a chiropractor session, after you've had surgery. Do these exercises. They're simple. It only takes about 10, 15 minutes. Do this every day. Your hips are gonna feel better. You're gonna get stronger, and you're gonna be prepared to work out, do your hobbies, and live life pain-free.